off.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in X-Ray Terran Conflict. What we're doing right now is we're out of sector, waiting for the Aldrin stuff to resolve itself, because there's not a lot I can do, and I don't want to waste my ship boarding SC. I don't want to waste my Marines on the CPU ship, because unlike X-Ray Birth, I will lose them. There is no
Pirate
doubt about
base.
that. In the meantime, I found this in Elysium of Light, a pirate sector, set up just outside our sector. So, we're going to clean that mess up. We're going to get... Actually, we can even... If we get close enough...
Target is now in firing range.
We just sit here like this.
Warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
Oh yeah, we can just sit like this in Zeta.
Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
Is that getting annoying yet, guys?
You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
Plus side is almost dead.
You were warned.
I should
Pirate
up
ships
a
will
little.
hunt you
Get a
down
second
like vermin.
turret battery on it. Okay, I think both our front turrets are targeting it, so we're almost, it's almost dead, so he'll be shutting up in a minute.
You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like...
There it is! Prepare to board it! Protect the boarding crews at all costs.
Yeah, I'm good.
Attention.
You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
Do it, pilot!
I'm good.
You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin. You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
Winters is not here! We're shutting down the terraformers! I'm picking up an Argon ship. Winters!
So, we found Winters.
Communication with the CPU ship. It appears the agreement stands, my friend. Pilot, we have an important job for you. Please take Tachyo here and several Aldrin dignitaries to Earth. It will be quite a sight for all of you.
So, we have a mission to do. Let's head to Aldrin.
Please pick me up at the following station. I look forward to the journey.
Do we have a cargo life support unit? I think we do. Cargo life support system, perfect.
You were warned. Pirate ships will hunt you down like vermin.
We're gonna have to finish that later. I'll probably do it off camera because that was gonna be quite annoying to listen to.
Like vermin.
Entering system. Aldrin.
How far away from that station are we?
Aldrin
75
Energy
kilometers.
Production base. X. L. Epsilon.
This is why I don't like this is one of the reasons I don't like Aldrin. When you jump in, you're off the beaten path. Then the AI can't navigate around here because there's this giant rock with a giant collision box. And overall, it's just an unpleasant time. Which is why I don't use autopilot here. And the only stuff I do with Aldrin, I always do it out of sector. Like, eventually I might set up some sector traders here just to get the Aldrin economy going, just because they have some unique weapons that only they can produce. And I think I might use Spring Blossoms, maybe. We'll see.
Docking granted. Autopilot act.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Off.
Let's use the auto dock feature. There.
Successfully docked.
Transport
Greetings,
Aldrin.
friend. We bid you a heartfelt welcome to this Terran station.
Let's go to the asteroid belt.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20. 30. 40. 50%. 60. 70. 80. 90. Jumping.
Now I'm not gonna skip our journey to Earth just because there's some dialogue that happens with the dignitaries as we take them to Earth. So we'll listen to them talk about, and some things happen. I think. Well, nothing happens along the way,
Asteroid belt.
but there's the dialogue options. But we will use manual flight because I noticed when I'm using autopilot, it restricts our speed to 100 meters per second, and I don't want to do that. I want to travel at full speed. Just because that saves us just a few minutes. Let's see.
Transorbital accelerator. Mars.
Mars, the god of war. Dun dun dun. Ah, stupid collision boxes. So, after Mars, we have Venus, then Luna, and we're on to Earth, terra firma. Well, we don't get to land on terra firma, unfortunately. We just get to visit the Torus station, which is another place you'd never want to use the autopilot.
Mars.
Because if you go off the beaten path in the Earth sector, you will get destroyed.
Aldrin is just one of many planets in the system. We have outposts around each of them, millions of people. Hopefully, these transit accelerators will help us cut travel time for all of our ships.
It probably will, because with conventional drives, it'd take months to travel between systems. Well, maybe not, because I think some of the depends on what kind of drives they have. Because, well, X rebirth floor-wise, the boosters aren't common yet, so yeah, it would take very, very long time to travel between planets. Like, I think, like, it takes us, what, a week to get to the moon and back? For us to get to our moon and back? Something like that. I think that was how long they were in
Entering
space.
system. Venus.
I'm going off what I know of Apollo 13, because they did a loop around, and
Winters told us of the Commonwealth. Aliens, hundreds of inhabited sectors. Jackson told me of the growing conflict between Earth and the aliens, and how their resources make them a persistent threat. Jackson believes that we could use our deactivated gate to gain access to the resources in the old uninhabited network.
makes sense. Which, spoiler alert, is a plot point coming up. Because, of course, we have to reconnect Aldrin to Earth. Yeah. Honestly, the gate network shutting down from between X and Albion.
Transorbital accelerator. The moon.
Yeah, the gate shutdown that happened would have highly unlikely to have affected Earth. It might have affected the Aldrin colony again, but it was only a matter of time before, well, the Terrans jumped back in. Using the unfocused jump drive, just jump back to Aldrin and build a gate there.
Entering system. The moon.
Because Terrans, I guess Paranid can build a gate too.
That is quite a sight. I'm fighting back the tears.
Because I guess the Paranid can technically build a gate, even though their last attempt they had to have their asses saved by a Terran, Kyle Brennan, which was back in X3 Reunion, and I guess Julian helped, and Saya. So the Paranid have unstable gate technology. It's really not a bright idea for them to try it. Although their blueprints might be designed to blow up, because that's what the Soan wanted, or whatever their faces were. Terrans are the only ones who could have reliably built gates in the past, so they could just start building their own gate network with their colonies. Because there's the Aldrin colony and a couple others that get established between between this point in the game and the end of Albion Prelude. A few colonies get established, I think. Now with Terrans having their own gate network, well, they'd have unlikely been affected by the shutdown, like I said at the beginning of this little rambling here.
Entering system. Earth.
And there we go. Earth and the Torus station. That's South America we are seeing there. That's North America, and I live...
Welcome to Earth, pilot. Please dock at the Torus. I will debrief you.
I live somewhere up there. Along the west coast there, which is currently under night. There's Florida, Cuba, Mexico's right there. Brazil's over there. I can't remember what the Spanish colonies in South America where they're laid out. We have the Panama, and the Panama Canal is right about here. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying their geography lesson. I think Hawaii's over there somewhere behind the tourist bar, behind the tourist station, which would make sense because it's behind the equator. The Azores, which are the islands in the middle of the Atlantic, are about there actually, just around the curve. Look at all this traffic. So, anyways, let's get
Earth,
back on topic.
Taurus.
Let's get within comm range and figure out where the hell
You
we're
are
talking.
talking to the automated interact.
Hello, pilot.
Oops.
You are talking positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Getting nice and slow. Docking bay 5. It's a bit big for this ship.
Successfully docked.
Greetings, friend. We bid you a heartfelt welcome to this Terran station.
Connection to local trading network established.
Welcome aboard the Torus. You have shown great zeal in preserving biological life forms such as ourselves here on Aldrin and also in the Commonwealth. Martin Winters, however, escaped and he is still at large. His true intentions are a mystery to us, but with your help, we will continue to protect our realm and that of our allies from the future AGI incursions. To aid you in your future efforts, we have opened up the solar system to you. Congratulations, pilot.
There we go. Terran plot has been completed. Well, the basic Terran plot's been completed. And they just kind of kick us out when I undock. So we're not going to fly out. But yeah, as you can see, there's those little pillar things along here. I'm highlighting with my mouse. If you leave that area, the Torus station will just blow you up. Can we actually... Here we go.
Terran. Laser tower.
They'll use one of these things to kill you. And they are incredibly deadly because they're, whatever weapon system they use is a one-hit kill, I think, for everything. Yeah, so, now, the only thing we have left to do, go in our temple. Let's go build one. Treasure chest.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20. 30. 40. 50%. 60. 70. 80. 90. Jumping.
Alright, we need to get flight command software on this thing eventually. I'll do that off camera, actually.
Entering system. Treasure chest.
Okay, what do we need? We need 232 units of ore. You're selling ore.
Mine. L. Out docking granted. Autopilot activated.
So, that's that for the Terran plot. I think that's one of 9 plot lines completed. So, we're got still a ways to go in this series. And yeah, so yeah, off camera I'll be building up the a few complexes to make me some money, and then we'll be able to do other things. I need to also go back to the boron sectors to get my trait, my what is it called? My reputation up with them, because that will unlock a plot, and I need to check the the other plot line starts to get the reputation. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm breathing. I'm alive again. To get their starts, because some of them have fairly hard requirements to meet. Actually, we could do Operation Final Fury.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argam Federation welcomes friends aboard.
Or connection to local trading network established.
We need 232, yep. Let's see if we can,
Energy cells sold. Or bought. Energy cells sold. Or
perfect, 232 units. Oh, that's why I'm like, why are we drifting to the left? That's because mouse navigation was on for some reason.
Gate Elysium of Light.
So, I don't think I ever actually addressed it, or at least I'll give you a reminder. What we're doing right now for the Goner plotline is we're rebuilding the Goner Temple for them. Because something happened in between X3 Reunion and X3 Terran Conflict that caused the Goner Temple all the way in Cloud Base Southwest to get blown up. Probably Yaki. And now they've claimed this sector north of Treasure Chest because it's nice and close to the Terrans. But as we know in X3 Rebirth, as we know in X Rebirth, the Goners soon get disillusioned with the Terrans and become,
Entering system.
what's the word?
Elysium
Criminals,
of Light.
terrorists, that kind of thing.
Autopilot off.
Needless to say, they don't like the Terrans.
Goner Osiris. Autopilot activated.
And they become the Heretic Vanguard in Rebirth.
Cargo received. Please bring the rest soon.
Autopilot activated.
Now we need silicon, which we can still get here.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Did they pay us for that? No, they haven't yet. Once we get some self-sufficient outposts going, we'll be making good money, so we don't have to worry too much yet. Do a few fight missions, get some capital. Actually, once we get some crystal fabs attached to the solar power plant, so we don't have to buy the stupidly overpriced
Entering
crystals,
system.
we'll
Treasure chest.
be making a decent profit off the solar power plant then, and it will increase the amount of energy we have to sell. Because, well, yeah, energy's the moneymaker for that station. And the more storage space we have, the less time the ships have to wait. Because there's been I've noticed the solar power plant has some dead cycles where it's waiting for space to free up in the cargo hold. And that's not good to have goods just sitting there. Well, and for production lines to stall. There's the lane. I think this is the first time I've flown a Hyperion Vanguard in X3 Terran Conflict. I can't remember ever doing it before. I may have cheated one in once using a Psycho's cheat mod manager or whatever that mod was. But I don't think I ever got one legitimately.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argam Federation.
Connection to local trading network established. Silicon
So we're making 2
wafers
trips for this.
bought.
So we're gonna have to. I'll deliver this one on camera.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20.
So we'll deliver that on camera, and that is gonna be it for this episode. Delivering this last
Entering
load.
system. Elysium of Light. Goner Osiris. Autopilot activated.
Actually, another thing we could do is, yeah, I'm gonna try Operation Final Fury with this ship. Okay, actually, how? Before we do that, let's have a look at what this thing can equip. This thing can put fragmentation bomb launchers in all its turrets. If we do that, we might be able to go through the Xenon sectors no problem. Well, not Xenon sectors, the Kark sectors.
Cargo received. Please bring the rest soon.
Cattle Ranch. M. Alpha.
You are talking.
Got something. I'm sending through the data now.
Oh, yes, please. We'll do that on camera because we have a few
Incoming
minutes.
message. Jump device autopilot off.
Hopefully I didn't turn off the jump drive initiate thing. Yeah, no, we didn't. So 2 million credits, that's a good start. Even one crystal fab.
Entering system.
Oh, go figures, he's
Treasure
at the east
chest.
gate.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Yeah.
20.
Even, as I was saying, even one crystal
Entering
power
system.
fab will
Treasure chest.
make that station. That
Tomahawk heavy missile. Pirate Hades. Target is now in firing range. Alert, missile closing.
That's going to be one downside with this thing with Red Fusion bomb launchers, is that damn flat place. We present you with 2.5 million credits. That should put us up to 3 million credits. I think that's enough for us to buy our first crystal fab, but I'm not going to do that on camera. You guys know how to have seen me build stations in X3.
Nova.
Someone else is shooting flat weapons, I think. Yeah, someone else is. Are my turrets shooting random guys? I think they are.
Cargo bay now contains Banshee missile.
So, anyways, I'm not going to chase down those M5s. That's boring and they don't make me a lot of money. I will see you guys in the next episode where we will continue on with the Gunner plot. Bye.